generation of pick me.
I'm a believe you.
Fully done scam, not bright. No,
I'm a
Joe.
believe you.
Big up.
But same dance, you know.
Fully.
No little brightness.
No brightness, Carl.
Spell dance.
No, can't spell no dunce. Can't spell nothing. Fully dunce. Fully dunce. Save that for your next interview. Cause that is a test you just give me. So call it, say give me an assignment. Dunce.
Spell bright.
Can't spell nothing. Can't spell nothing.
I'm a believe you.
Fully dunce coming not bright. No, Joe. Big up.
But same dance, you know.
Fully.
No little brightness.
No brightness, Carl.
Spell dance.
No, can't spell no dunce. Can't spell nothing. Fully dunce. Save that for your next interview. Cause that is a test you just give me. So call it, say give me an assignment. Dunce.
Spell bright.
Can't spell nothing.
I'm a believe you.
Fully dunce coming not bright. No, Joe. Big up.
Me ask a serious question on behalf of all Jamaican citizens worldwide. I want no kidney.
Yo, Gucci.
Hold on there. Where the money there? Where the blood clot hurricane money there? No people no recover from the disaster. Some of them are tarpaulin them live under. Where the money there? Where the blood clot hurricane money there? No people no recover from the disaster. Some of them are tarpaulin them live under. Poor people continue stay strong. Stay far from these politicians. Before them address the real situation. A plan for these poor people and all of them MP boy they forget fired. After them regime they get to you them tired. Rebel me people no depend on prayers. In a parliament full of professional liars. Where the money there?
10 years you say. 10 long years and look how Jamaica stay. No light, no road, no food pan we plate. People are suffer while Andrew live great. Hey. You stand up on the platform, smile wide and proud. I tell we about prosperity, but we can't see it all now. Hurricane come through, and left the people bare. 6 months later, them still out there, asleep under the air. Your JLP friends them build high rise, road still full of wood. House pocket to a field, while the nation lose its soul. Hospital overflow, picnic can't get bed. School roof a leak, but you and Juliet well fed. You always have excuse, always pass the blame. Every time
Chat.
it never go.
Yeah, man.
Jamaica a drown and you claim you're unclean. Biggest actor in a
European chat, European.
Farmer can't afford to plant, food price reach the sky. You're bringing the poor to you while your own people cry. We born ya, we grow ya, we bleed for this land. But Andrew at the top won't extend the man. You talk about vision, you talk about plan. But 10 years later we still can't understand. Corruption report land and nobody charge. The people pocket small but the scandal them large. Who's crack up parish council bro? Country suffocate done and it and when we raise we vice so call we political. But the truth is the truth and the truth is biblical.
Police, time to go.
Time to go. The people
Them say no.
we say no. 10 years and we can't take no more. You know hear us. We are not political.
Police, time to go.
Time to go. From Kingston to Negril the people say so. We tired, we hungry, we done with the show. Police our time to go. We no want no hype, we no want no speech. We want action, no, not the lies you preach. Hurricane victims still on.
Listen me. Let me play something from the Gargamel. Make I play something from the Gargamel. Chat, listen this.
Tune come down and reject it.
Listen.
And embrace falsehood. So as a result of that, I want my people them suffer. I just written, our people shall suffer because of lack of knowledge. We are come from a country named Jamaica where education was paramount. We were the brightest nation in the world, blood clot. We're close to the next dunces. The news was to teach Jamaica people what was going on not only in Jamaica but globally. The news has become defunct and we've surrounded several some people called bloggers. Them don't say fuck. Them now teach people in Jamaica nothing as it concerns global happenings and global events. All of them talk about is them personal gains, and guess what? When people are going to Helena and Basti, what do you see the Prime Minister tell the people in Jamaica say? Take the vaccine because God make it. I'm looking at America so they must be kill blood clot Anthony Fauci, who make the whole world suffer under that. So we have said to my people and said, my music come from a time of revolution and who burn all them oppressors and burn all people who oppress the people. Bob did it, Peter did it, Burning Spear. That's where our music come from. Now our music become a little bubblegum music where a guy chew up and blood clot spit out. And the politicians and the wicked one that run the country abuse the people then. And the people who are supposed to have the voice to speak to the people and can't speak to the people then because them compromise and them fucking up reggae music and destroying Jamaica. In 10 years, 20 years from now, I don't know what my island will be like because they have succumbed to everything. They're not pushing back against nothing. And they're allowing the powers to destroy. Not only them, but their children and their children's children's future. I don't use this Jamaica. And the people in the diaspora have spoken out many times, trying to tell those people on the island to stand up and defend your rights. But who not have them head on a frock, have them head up in a batty hole, or have them eye behind a front. And it's murder, destruction and blood clot mayhem around the island. And who want to act like everything is okay. Because I see them, the people who them embrace, it's not the people who God embrace. And we're a godly nation. Okay? Our nation come from a nation when we pray, God have earth storm from we. When we pray, He move earthquake from we. But now, He must send it all our way because of the head of the stream corrupt. The rest stream must be corrupt. I will feel it satellite and body. The capital is a stand against everything that the devil pushed down with and become the place.
Powerful, powerful word Gargamel has spit, you know. And is it true Gargamel upon that? I'm going to drag on a memory chat. I'm going to drag on a memory because I say Andrew wants them to take up much money out of the donation money and keep a fake independence celebration. Them been do it. And any artist, anybody come out and I talk about Happy Independence Day when I want some mash it lick. Anybody come out and talk about Happy Independence Day, I don't need to go to prison. Anyway, chat. I know no phone never see the video. No phone the video never play, no phone never see it. But as me hear Gargamel talk, I have to look for a video like this.
A country of industrial expansion and vigor, and the biggest producer of bauxite in the world, Queen drove through the gaily decorated streets of Kingston to a resounding welcome. Troops of the 1st Battalion, the Jamaica Regiment, formed a guard of honor on the occasion of the state opening of Parliament. Members of the Senate and of the House of Representatives arrived, followed by the Governor-General, Sir Clifford Campbell. The Queen received the royal salute before being escorted into the council chamber. She came to open Parliament as Queen of Jamaica and to read from the throne the speech which declared the government's program for the next session. The speech, presented to the Queen by the acting Prime Minister, Mr. Donald Sangster, outlined plans for economic expansion for the improvement of health, housing and education. Speaking of the Commonwealth, the Queen said, "My government in Jamaica has played a full part in maintaining the strength and unity of the Commonwealth. This has been done not only through active participation in the highest Commonwealth organ, the meeting of Commonwealth Prime Ministers, and through such organizations as the Commonwealth Parliamentary Association and the meeting of Commonwealth Finance Ministers, through the interchange of views which Jamaica daily has with its Commonwealth partners. Later, the Queen and Prince Philip paid a short visit to Prime Minister Sir Alexander Bustamante, who was prevented by ill health from taking an active part in the royal visit. On the last day of the tour, the Queen came ashore at Doctor's Cave Pier in Montego Bay. At a civic reception, Mr. Sangster said goodbye to the royal visitors on behalf of the Jamaican people and expressed the belief that the visit would further cement the bonds of friendship between Jamaica and Britain. In her reply, the Queen said, "I hope very much that my presence among you has helped all Jamaicans to feel a greater sense of unity and brotherhood with that worldwide association of peoples which we call the Commonwealth." And she went on, "We have traveled through many lands and territories of the Caribbean with their varied histories and their very distinct customs and characteristics, yet so alike in their loyalty and kindness. This has been a most marvelous to all my peoples in the Caribbean. I send
All right, let's say it pop off. And I have something queue up. I have a local reason queue up. I can listen. I like and share. I want to listen to the reason here. Listen to this.
I want to talk about that, Bert. This is what we're talking to you about this morning, because you have been looking again, not just with your attorney at law hat, which you want to do, but that through a Pan-African lens. And you've looked again, you've taken a closer look at the Emancipation Proclamation, and you have declared that the British are scammers.
Total scammers.
Talk to us about that. What is it? First of all, what does the proclamation say? I know I have some audio which we can't play because of the quality, but we'll hopefully play another time. But Bert, tell us first what the current proclamation says, and why are you looking back at that to say this is one of the biggest scams that they've pulled off on us African people, black people in Jamaica?
Okay, so your listeners would know that the first thing they said is that 1838 was the time when freedom would have come, according to them.
This is a reasoning with Cabo and Bert Samuel. Listen to this.
But the planters went back and said, the 20 million pounds you're giving us is not enough. It can't finish 1834. We want 4 more years on it. And they were rude enough to say, the first scam is, what do we sell the enslaved with? Why are we putting it off? They said, we need apprenticeship, that we need to be taught how to handle freedom. And that's the first scam. You tell a human being, like you catch a dog, you chain it, and you tell him you can't let him go yet because him don't know how to walk road. They think that we need to be taught about freedom when freedom belongs to us. So that's the first scam. So it's not just the 20 million pounds your listeners should know. The planters got an extra 4 years. So when the extra 4 years done now, they send this piece of paper down here to the governor to read out to us. And the horrible things in it that your listeners should know what the Emancipation Proclamation, those big words, what they mean.
Talk us through it. Yes, go ahead. Talk us through it.
The first thing in the Emancipation Proclamation is that you have about half of the paper setting out how good the Queen is and how great her governor down here is. And then the next thing they move into now is to say, listen, the English people have paid a lot and have done you a favor to be emancipated. Mm-hmm. And secondly, you see the hut them and the house them that want to live in. How many all right, you see the house.
Right, big up yourself. When you listen to reason, like and share.
If you're not going to stay on the plantation, don't think it's your own them. You have to leave them. They belong to the planters. So right away, she was putting back the chains now on us to stay on the plantation.
And this is written in the Emancipation Proclamation. But what do you mean by that? What are they saying is that if at emancipation You are not. You decide to leave the place of chattel slavery, vicious, nasty enslavement. That if you decide to walk away from there, or if you decide to stay, know that the houses that you're now living in, the sheds you're now living in, that these are not yours.
You want to hear it?
Yes, go ahead.
This is what it says. I strongly recommend you to remain on the properties on which you have been born. So she have a little deal with the planters, so she will encourage us to stay on. And where your parents are buried. But you must not mistake in supposing that your present houses, gardens, and provision grounds are your own property. They belong to the proprietors of the estate, and you will have to pay rent to them and money and labor according to your employment, and you may agree to go there. So if we stay in, we must pay rent, or we must work in exchange to stay in the houses.
But tell us
she
about
the planter £20 million.
Yes,
and say we can't even get the whole house. Them where we into, and we must stay on the plant. If we leave the plantation, we can't carry them the piece of board them with us and go live out of bush with them. We must stay on that. That's the first scam that they did.
Yes.
She had a mission to tie us to the plantation.
And what's interesting about that, and I want you to come back another time because we just want to go through the Emancipation Proclamation this morning, but to look at how we are still tied to the plantations and are still forced to pay rent, but also denied homes and land access and all of that. All right, what are the other scams? But before you go, hold on there, Bert. Hold on. Before you go to the other scam, the language is very interesting. The language of the scam you just read, the one about, just the way it is almost it's devaluing further those that are fought for their emancipation, isn't it? Just look at the language.
Yes. And so you want the next scam now?
Yeah, the next scam.
All right. Well, your listeners should know that there is a criminal act called vagrancy. It means if you're standing on the streets and a policeman come up and see and say, "Where are you?" I'm saying, just stand up. You are a vagrant. You're an idler. So this is how she put it now. Because remember now, 100% unemployment, except for the plantation on the 1st of August. Jamaica was plunging to 100% unemployment. So what she says is now, she says that if you're idle and you will not take employment, but go wandering about the country, you will be taken up as vagrants and punished in the same manner as they are in England. So you commit a criminal offense if you are not working. So that is another thing now to tie us back to the plantation. And they create the vagrancy laws. So she and her planter friend them sit down and draft up this proclamation to keep us on the plantation. That's the big scam. And yes, we're talking 1st of August. I was celebrating, the Queen give Victoria, give her freedom. She gave us, tie us back on the plantation and create a criminal offense for those who don't go back. That's the scam.
Yes, and that's scam number 2. So the entire, and the point you've made so well, Bert, is that the entire proclamation is a scam.
Totally. You want number 3?
Please.
All of a sudden, Kabu, she begins to say we should treat our women well. The men should treat them well and care for them. Now, these are when her planters were raping the women, right? And giving away them picnic. She never have a problem with it. All of a sudden, she wants us to care for those women. Like, you just see your neighbor have a nice dog and you want a puppy off of it. You say, take care of the dog, but we want 2 puppy out of him. That's exactly what she doing. She now felt that we should care the women so they can have a lot of good, healthy children to put back on the plantation. Because that the population of Jamaica was reduced from 1.5 million down to about 350 or 400,000 when slavery came. We were dying. We were dying off. So she wanted a good crop of African Jamaicans to go back on the plantation and go work. So she fall in love with our women all of a sudden.
And once again, and I know you can for us, Bert, if you will. Let me take a quick break because at the Emancipation Proclamation, and Bert is arguing that this is a scam. Yeah, go ahead, Bert.
He says now, this is how we must treat the women that her planters used to rape. Be kind to your wives and children. Spare your wives from heavy field work as much as you can. Make them attend to their duties at home in bringing up your children and in taking care of your stock. Scam number 4. This is the same people them with the love your great-great-great-grandmother couple and work hard to trash.
Yes.
All of a sudden she's telling we must take care of them now. So she can get a better stock of workers.
Of workers for free.
Yeah, yes. Remember, 27 years after this Bogle walked 45 miles one way, to talk about the low wages and the conditions of our people, you know. So this is the emancipation, that Paul Bogle had to confront, and them hang him.
Which is the same emancipation that we are confronting. And this is one of the reasons we say the promise of emancipation has still not yet been realized. Because
scam number 5.
Go ahead. I'm going to let you go through all the scams in the interest of time. So go right ahead. I'm not going to interrupt you again. Yes.
Now, and now she's now in love with her children, or dear children, where she works. Above all, make your children attend divine service. Pause. That is now, must go to this church where there is a white Jesus in the church, and where you're told that your blessings will be in heaven, not on earth. So she was now making sure that her version of Christianity, where we work for white people because we're black and we are condemned because we have committed the sin of being black, that she must make sure we go to church. Now, you think she loved her God? She wants us to be subservient under the Christian doctrine that she put on us. And that we must also go to school. All of a sudden, we must now pay for our children to go to school, to get her style of education. Don't forget that, because Britannia Rule the Waves is from something where your grandmother had to sing in school, Cabo. My grandmother had to sing Britannia Rule the Waves. Britons will never be slaves. That's the education and the religious upbringing that she wanted us to now make sure. So when you look at this, it tells you exactly what the British think was going to keep us in line.
How much of these scams, keeping us in line, how much of these scams became entrenched in law from the Constitution, from the proclamation?
Right, so the first thing is that we had the Vagrancy Act. When I became an attorney in 1979, you still had the vagrancy laws on the books where a police lock you up just because you're up and down. The second one is you can trespass. The law of trespass is criminal if you walk upon people's land. Because remember, that's part of the Stony God problem, that people were walking on the plantation and them locking them up for trespass. And that is part of what William Gordon and Paul Bogle was fighting against. So the carryover of the emancipation thing is into us. That is, we must look after our women and take care of them. So where is the social services? Where is the money to look after them? Must send the children to school. When did free education come? There was no free education. That we must send them go church. Yeah, they make sure Jamaica have the most church per square miles. That is one of the guarantees that it did, so that we could be indoctrinated in Eurocentric Christianity and also educating us on their curriculum to make sure that Africa is a dark continent. All of that was written in the books when I was going to primary school.
And the Constitution itself. Sorry, and the Constitution itself.
The Constitution now. Oh, Lord, you're gone now. The Constitution has the Queen of England, Victoria, granddaughter. Great-granddaughter is Victoria, is Elizabeth, So her granddaughter in a Buckingham Palace sent her constitution down there where she's the head of state, she's the head of the judiciary, our privy council, and she's also the head of the legislature. Because she come here, when you were younger, maybe I'm a little older, in her address to Parliament, I heard her say, "My government in Jamaica," she said it. I feed them government down here.
It is. And so here we are now, moving from all of that scam, the scam entrenched in law, entrenched in the Constitution, and up to this day remains so with many of the laws, the colonial era laws, still on the books that Jamaicans are still subjected to.
Right. And when you're tacky, our Taki, our St. Mary Taki, decide to wage war against them. Them accuse him, says Obeah man again the strength. And they created the Obeah laws. So they are saying, go to our Christian churches, but if you use African spirituality, you're a criminal. And they send you to jail and they flog you if you're an Obeah man, if you're practicing African spirituality. So you go and the Catholic can swing their chalice with smoke or come out of it, and the Anglican, and them can brand the slaves, span them back with hot iron. The Anglicans have admitted that. But the Obeah man now, them hang him and cut off him neck rather, shoot him, cut off him neck after Morant Bay Rebellion done, and put him head on a stake and march it through the streets. Which Christian never do that in Jamaica too.
And you know, so you have gone ahead and you have looked at this, and in your own way, because this is what you also want to do, you have rewritten what the Emancipation Proclamation should have been, should be, right. And what we. So talk to us about what you, with your legal Pan-African ancestral guiding mind, have come up with.
I have come up with what I call the late but here Emancipation Proclamation of the former enslaved, and I have written it out in my own language.
Yes.
I must tell you this, Kabu, my voice, the gentleman who did it has gone to the studio.
Them demonize with African spirituality and give a white Jesus. And from the moment them give that white Jesus, everything start go downhill for we the black people. The moment we accept and take them white Jesus, I just everything get fucked fully.
Clean, and I'll give it to you.
Oh, brilliant. Brilliant.
2 days today.
Yes, brilliant.
That's
right, because we wanted to play this morning, but we're not able to. Yes, go ahead, Bert.
So why you want me to
No, man, read some of it, Bert. Of course you have to read some of it, Mr. Bert Samuels, attorney at law. Nana Bert? Yes.
I sent it to you, did I? Yeah.
Let me see. Well, I think so, but just all right. Talk us through it then. Talk us through it.
No, me want to talk my thing.
Yes. Mm-hmm. All right, and we have Dobson saying, but we the Orland Emancipation Proclamation that take place every day. We barely own house and land. Police abuse we. We don't know how to treat women, Christianized cognition, white cognition. Our education is still a relic of colonialism. That's Dobson just sent that in. All right, go ahead, Bert.
You ready?
Yes, go ahead.
So you really pay off Master then? You really take 350 years to wake up and all of a sudden you send down your emancipation script down here for reward us. You hide something. No goodness, no enough for your heart to do this. Freedom and with money for master for nothing. We work for him for nothing. How come you claim your free way up and your proclamation have one word in it say you apologize for what you do to the people in Jamaica? And England, you sit down on your throne, you and your friend them, and you map up and set up figure your planter friend them £20 million. As to Daddy Sharp, you know, apologize for shedding blood. And all day, all you do now, 2 years later, give away freedom. Same thing with Daddy Sharp did fight for. How come your Chief Justice Mansfield in 1772 said slavery can't happen in England, and you just wait 66 years after to come talk about slavery freedom? You think we are fool? You think so? We know here say you borrow money and pay off the planter then? Remember saying, you know, and your bloodline King Charles II set up the so-called human trafficking Royal African Company, and it used it for centuries to make tons of money off of it and set up the Atlantic shipping toll booth in the Atlantic Ocean. We want our money. We not just sit down and take them losses like that. No, me not get no more.
No, you know, when you say we want we money, me say me wool and me just want my blood run cool. And you know, Bert, I'll tell you something. Brilliant, by the way, brilliant. And I'm listening to you and I say, here you are again, possessed by an ancestral spirit, because it happens to you from time to time where ancestors talk through you. And this,
Definitely.
we hear
It's
the voice.
It's
Yes.
9:30 p.m. the 31st of July. I write that about 3 hours before the 188th anniversary. I had to write it.
Yes,
Listen to me.
yes.
We have to write our proclamation.
Yes.
So the clean tape of it is coming to you, and you have the text. Make what use you want of it. It's our proclamation.
You know, I just before you go, Bert, I hear Prime Minister Andrew Holness when John Mahama was here, the president of Ghana, and he was at a press conference. I've sent you a clip from Peter. That's the last thing I sent you. At the press conference, he was asked about reparations, and he answered to the effect that JIS has already written about it, saying the Prime Minister urges Jamaicans to review reparations beyond money. This is alarming to me because the Prime Minister is, and I know you didn't come to talk about this, but the Prime Minister is also an advisor to the Ghanaian reparations project that Ghana is leading. But he's gone now and gone back to where we are coming from. Because remember, this is where we're coming from, where people were afraid to ask for money. But people like Professor Hilary Beckles, Professor Vereen Shepherd, the CARICOM 10-point plan coming out of CARICOM, Mia Motley, and so many of us, including Ghana, have gotten together and have put a money figure on reparation. So we want with money. I don't know if you've seen it, I don't know if you've heard it.
The bracket report. Don't forget the bracket report. Okay.
Yes, go ahead.
Judge Robinson has given that report where he has calculated that the Jamaica is owed 6.9 trillion US dollars. That is the figure.
So why are we in this place? Why are we here in this place now where Prime Minister Holness, is it that he has not been properly advised? Or, I know you can't even speak to that, but I am concerned about, I listened to him closely, carefully, and this was the bulk of what he was saying. Do not, and see the GIS, the government communication arm is saying that the Prime Minister is telling us to go beyond, to think beyond money. This is dangerous to the reparations movement, is it not, Bert?
I'm stuck on money. I'm stuck on the money.
Yes.
I want my money.
Yes.
I just said to you a while ago, want my money, 20 million pounds. My brother went to England in 1961 and he helped pay off the planters up to 2015. So it's a disgrace that we, the Windrush generation and people who went to England up to 2015 as taxpayers, paying back the British people. And the British public should not feel any way because they did not protest when they were paying back their planters,
No.
So when we put on our money and said this we want, them said that the British taxpayers are upset. So were they upset when they were paying up to 2015?
Up to 2015. Including my grandfather. Yes. My grandfather is a part of the so-called Windrush thingy, and I really don't think Windrush, but he went in that time on one of those ships that sailed from here into Tilbury.
Go the dirty worker England.
Yes, into Tilbury.
White people them no want to do.
Tilbury docks, and he's one of those who paid the enslavers.
And so tell me now, what about my grandfather who fight in a World War II?
Well, that's the point. So why? So as you said, we want with money.
Yes, them have them tribal war in Europe.
Can I ask you a question, Bert?
Yes.
As you didn't come here as this, but as the vice chair of the reparations, the National Council on Reparations, will you look into what the Prime Minister has said and have a discussion at your highest level to see how the Prime Minister can be best briefed?
Invitation.
Yes.
I'd like for it to be explained what it is. Look beyond the money. I need that. I need an explanation.
Yes, the clip is there. I'm sorry I didn't carry the clip, but we have the clip here.
But it isn't. Is it his voice or
his voice? Yeah, it was at the press conference. His voice, saying he was with the press conference with the president of Ghana, John Mahama, and he was asked about reparations. I know Mahama tried to correct it because Mahama is clear on what this whole reparations fight and struggle is about, regardless of, what his motives are otherwise. But our Prime Minister, Andrew Holness, is not clear. He doesn't know. He's not comfortable with the terms. He's not comfortable with the words. He's not comfortable with the concept, the idea. And he's taken us back to the early 90s when Lord Anthony Gifford, Barbara Blake Hannah, and myself started the Jamaica Reparations Commission. That was in about 92. That's where we're coming from. He's taken us right there. So for me, it is alarming that the Prime Minister has gone here. We want with money. This is where I'm leaving it, Bird. I hope you will take it up.
In 92, when you're talking reparations, enough people laugh at you, right?
They laughed at us. Remember, Lord Gifford, because of the group that Barbara Blake Hannah, Lord Gifford, and myself formed, the Jamaica Reparations Commission, Lord Gifford took this to the House of Lords. And he took this to the...
Chat, a serious thing this too, because Andrew Holness needs to tell Jamaican what I mean by Jamaican to view reparation beyond money. Andrew needs to tell Jamaican people what I mean by that. As Isaac could have said, context matter. In this one, context does matter. Context do matter in this one. So Andrew for come tell we what I mean by Jamaican to view reparation beyond money. The big nose Stephen boy needs to come tell me what you mean by that?
And in that debate, Viscount Falkland wanted to boy them up the name Lord Falkland. He said that Africans are by nature forgiving and therefore we mustn't pursue.
That's right.
Man, so you see that forgiving tone that in some of our blood?
Yes.
That forgiving tone, me purge that,
Well, this is the thing.
That,
This is the thing. How do we purge this? Because as Kwame Ture says, the job of the conscious is to make the unconscious conscious. So that we're not. So right now we're saying to Prime Minister Andrew Holness, you do not know what this struggle is about. In the same way that Ed Bartlett, the Minister of Tourism, does not understand the struggle for access to land and access to beach and access to the sea, so that he could come out on the weekend to say that we're lying, that we do not have access here on the island. So we're in a Batista situation. The conditions that led to the Cuban Revolution are the same conditions on the island here of Jamaica today. The conditions that led to the 1865 Morant Bay War are the same conditions we're facing today.
And the war will
you remember what the gentleman in Antigua said about the all-inclusive hotels? They are the new plantation.
Can I invite you back?
Yes, but
Thank
I want
you.
to leave with this. You remember this?
That's Ghana, isn't it?
A long time I tell the people them say hotel work a slavery and a disguise. No matter you see the people them just up in their uniform, a slavery and a disguise. Saying, but I have a next reasoning I want to share with you now. I'm see if I hit this.
This evening, it is a lie. That insistence from the tourism minister this evening regarding international reports and claims from local advocacy groups that only 1% of public...
After Jamaican can access the beach them, so could stinkmouth Edmund Bartlett. We come from the cane piece in a Pal Island in a Westmoreland. This cane piece rat, Edmund Bartlett, we feel like he reach now. We turn him back on in community and in parish. Turn him back on in community and in parish. Throw a stone behind him, don't you think Edmund Bartlett? I go say a lie, we are tell, one time I say, we can't access the beach them. Only listen to this chat.
Beaches are free for Jamaicans to access.
Edmund Bartlett was speaking at the Artisanville Fountain AVF Trelawney yesterday.
Access to public beaches has been one of the most contentious issues dominating public discourse in recent times. There are even court cases on the matter involving ownership of and access to a few beaches in different parishes. At the front line of some of these legal matters and public discourse is advocacy group Jamaica Beach Birthright Environmental Movement, JABEM. The group has reported that less than 1% of Jamaica's coastline consists of publicly owned, freely accessible beaches. That 1% claim has also been headlined in international reports and has Tourism Minister Edmund Bartlett on the defensive about Jamaica's almost 2,200 kilometers of coastline.
Only 29% of that represent areas with any sand or anything. And that in fact, only 22% of all of that area too is possible for swimming and beach activity. And that in all of that, we have 70 beaches across Jamaica, 70.
Jamaican, we have to go crucify them a pussy hole, yeah. No, so we have to go crucify them. We have to go crucify them a batty boy, yeah.
That are available to the public. 60 of which are reasonably done up. And in all of that, there are only 10 beaches that are commercial and 5 that you really pay extensively to go to.
But for their part, advocacy groups like JABEM have been more vocal in recent times over privatization of once public beaches through hotel developments or the restriction of access pathways to the sea. On that issue, the minister...
And on top of that, you know have to remember that the government have the Jamaican citizen court over the beach. The government have the Jamaican citizen court over the beach them in Jamaica. Right now, the government and Jamaican citizens in a court for the beach.
The minister has vowed to work towards improvements.
We may have an issue with an owner here. We may have an issue with a process there. But we must not make the world define Jamaica as a country that denies its population.
And the truth and nothing but the truth, John Crow. That is the truth and the fact. That is the fact. So you can't come twist and look at PR. Because remember, tourists come down there and acknowledge it for themselves. And the local panel acknowledge it for themselves. So when you come chat out of your so-called mouth, go home and go help the people them in your where you born land. Look upon you where you born and growing one cane piece. In a Wisco house. Wisco house you grew up in and be a cane. In a khaki suit every day. You name cane. You live in a cane field and you abandon the people them and you come chat shit out of your mouth. Your Marlene Malawi is a disgrace. To come. Let me tell you something. My grandmother tell me, you see, if you fling stone where you come from, you get fucked just like how you get fucked. You the John Crow.
Because it is wrong and it's not true. We can deal with issues that we have. We can correct. Because we're going to make the beaches better and to enable it to have a more commodious arrangement.
During his 2026-27 sectoral presentation in Parliament, Minister Bartlett outlined a multi-million-dollar investment to expand access to a few public beaches in different parishes. But as for damage control to the 1% beach access narrative,
it is hard for me as a Minister of Tourism to be at BBC trying to convince them that somebody who has an axe to grind or somebody who has an advocacy arrangement is putting forward a view that our country is a country where our people cannot have access to.
And the truth.
On March 17, 2026, Prime Minister Dr. Andrew Holness tabled the new beach access and management policy in Parliament, which, among other things, promised increased physical access to and use of public beaches and the sea by all stakeholders. However, at least 2 advocacy groups have taken issue with the wording of sections of the policy and insist it does not address some of the fundamental issues with beach access.
I went to Jamaica extremely recently, and there's one big issue with Jamaica.
Edmund Bartlett, listen to one tourist. I tell you, when come to Jamaica, come discover. Listen, Edmund Bartlett.
Only 1% of beaches in the entirety of the nation are public. That means 99% of the beaches are owned by resorts and privatized. Now, I stayed at a resort and I only found out about this halfway through my 1-week trip. And I have to say, it actually disgusted me and I didn't realize that I was partly contributing to the problem at the time. Billionaires, millionaires, very wealthy people come to Jamaica to live there, to live in the residencies away from the major cities like Montego Bay and Kingston. They live just on the outskirts where it's allegedly safer. But Jamaicans can't go and swim in their own lakes, swim in their own beaches. This beautiful island's for everybody, more so the Jamaicans than anybody if anyone's allowed to swim there. But the government is corrupt, and the only issue with Jamaica is the literal privatization that is supported by the government. It is disgusting. Jamaican people are still the friendliest, nicest people, and I barely heard any people complain about this. But this is a real issue that affects many Jamaicans. After all, Jamaicans should be able to roam their own land without worry. To any Jamaicans out there, let me know how this has affected you. This is truly worrying when it comes to this beautiful country.
No, so this is private property. Answer me now. Well, I'm not daddy. Yes, so this is private property. Then a quarrel, we a quarrel.
I just give an instruction that once you have that body, like a part of this property.
Okay, so we're not supposed to walk on the beach then? Not even the water? Not even the water, right?
No. So you're gonna
what is? Yeah.
I am making it clear, man. I'm
Yeah.
making it clear that no one, once you're not a part of the property, you're not allowed over there.
Yeah, I'm understanding. I work about babes. I work, you know. Is somebody telling something? Daddy, a reason one.
There's no reasoning, sir.
So how are you come forward with me? Yeah, bless it, Daddy. My uncle asked a things to because so we have a beach thing going in Jamaica. So you are telling me, you know, me and my wife cannot walk in the water, go down here and come back?
I'm saying you're not
No, hold on, brother. So, yeah. Nah, man, you're good, man. Brother, I'm not quarrel. Easy, no, brother. So, how you come and war with me, brother? A war.
Listen to the clip here.
No, sir, I don't.
No, so this is private property.
I don't care what.
Answer me now.
You did all you want to me.
Well, I'm not daddy. Yes, so this is private property. Then a quarrel, we a quarrel.
I just give an instruction that once you have that body, like a part of this property.
Okay, so we're not supposed to walk on the beach then? Not even the water? Not even the water, right?
No. So you're gonna
what is? Yeah.
I am making it clear, man. I'm
Yeah.
making it clear that no one, once you're not a part of the property, you're not allowed over there.
Yeah, I'm understanding. I work about babes. I work.
Talk it short. All the security now one big boat in want in her mouth. You can drop on her head back in her son. One big boat in her mouth, making drop on her head back in her son.
I work, you know. Is somebody telling something? Daddy, a reason one.
There's no reasoning, sir.
So how are you come forward with me? Yeah, bless it, Daddy. My uncle asked a things to because so we have a beach thing going in Jamaica. So you are telling me, you know, me and my wife cannot walk in the water, go down here and come back?
I'm saying you're not.
No, hold on, brother.
Imagine living on an island with some of the most beautiful beaches in the world, but you as a citizen and someone who's born there can't even access them. In Jamaica, less than 1% of Jamaica's beautiful coastline is accessible to the public, thanks to British colonial.
Edmund Bartlett,
I'm
this
here in
must
Jamaica
answer your
with a group
question.
of local people who are fighting in the courts to keep Little Duns River Beach open for the public.
What we're experiencing is beach theft. If you look, these are Jamaican people enjoying their beaches. If we continue with what is going to happen, our local Jamaicans will not be able to enjoy our beaches.
Little Duns was a place that people from all over the world love this place. Since it closed, we lose a lot because this is where we're making a living for more than 30 odd years.
It's been over 4 years now we don't have a proper income. Kids cannot go to school, bills cannot pay.
The inverse of these problems is prosperity. The prosperity of private companies such as China have an engineering company such as Sandal benefiting from the privatization of the beach.
I'm asking the government and the opposition both to intervene and help us to able to access this beach, or we to own this beach, because we live here long enough that we should really own this beach.
The government system or the colonial system could see that we are Jamaican, we're born here, we have nothing else to do. So why they don't grant us something we could make? It's not just me, it's all Jamaicans.
We won't give up the fight for fighting for Little Duns River.
Share this video, follow Javem on our socials, check below in the caption for more ways
support this cause.
Beach access is a human right. Free the Guns River.
This wall, which I'm standing at right here, is the wall at Marmy Bay Fishing Beach that people have steered on in St. Ann always use. And up there so is the road. And right behind me, or right up the road is where hundreds, if
Edmund Bartlett, take a good look. Edmund, don't you take more Bartlett.
Record heat summer, we cannot use this beach because Sandals, Adam Stewart run Sandals, put up this barrier. And next to this barrier is another encroachment happening right there on the beach. And as you go along the line, all the way to Laughing Water Coach is the beach which is black. And still, people seem to support this. And people support the blocking and loss of this beach and other beaches because of political affiliation. Just up the road there is a church that I went a few days ago. And while I was talking about beach rights, I was being heckled. A lady feel like she's supposed to defend the Prime Minister and defend the political establishment as opposed to defend her rights, the rights for her and her children. And in the comment sections nowadays, you see people talking about 1 p.m. 1 p.m. what? The Prime Minister is not infallible. When you say 1 p.m., what do you mean? 1 poverty for the masses and prosperity for the minority? What do you mean? 1 pathological mendacious Prime Minister? What do you mean? 1 professional misappropriation of funds? What do you mean? 1 parasitic menace? This man who is talking about Dubai style economics. We know what Dubai is known for. Dubai is sponsoring, the Emirati is sponsoring a genocide in Sudan. Those people are not like us and they will not support us. Someone want to know what I mean when we talk about 1 p.m. The only thing we're supposed to be talking about is 1 Jamaica. Because when you talk about this 1 p.m., it's like you're showing a kind of ignorance and cultivating chaos and confusion. And that is why we're always in conflict. People are supposed to stand up for 1 Jamaica. Stand up for 1 land and 1 unit for all of us. This is why we talk about beach rights. This is why we talk about land rights. You see what's happening in Paraty, you see what's happening in Mount Olivet, you see what's happening in Clifton. Everything is being taken away from us one by one. So we have to unite. No, you look and you see that the Prime Minister and the rest of the government is planning, not planning, but have already given away our rights and our citizenship and our sovereignty by bringing in 25 criminals from the United States to be deported to Jamaica as a third country, which none of them is from, right? And this is the result of corruption. Because when you deal with corruption, this is the fruit of it. When you deal with corruption, you get this kind of situation where the terms don't always serve us. Because the fact is, our government, our political representatives have made a deal with the devil. And when you make a deal with the devil, you don't get to determine the terms of of such a deal. And the conditionalities always disadvantage the masses. Jamaica, stop taking sides and stand up for 1 Jamaica and 1 love. Peace.
Crystal, you can't believe this. All this may look fun right just right now. You see what I go on? What? Let me Bridget explain to you what the government and the people want to try to take this access from us. Tell them my you.
Enough people, Alex Mile Priest here. Thank you guys for this opportunity. This is the Blue Lagoon. We're currently sitting at the mineral spring here. This mineral spring, it flows from the Blue Mountains, a World Heritage Site. This is without a doubt possibly the most sacred water space, natural water space in Jamaica. And it is a declared national monument, and all these lovely trees that you see here are protected. They're not supposed to be cut in any way, shape or form. However, because of its natural beauty and its wonder, it's approximately 300 feet deep in the middle, and it's fed by about 33 springs. Most of them are underwater, which this is the only one you can see. Because of its natural beauty, because of its healing capabilities, private people, private business interests want to take it over. They want to turn it into a boutique spot, you know, for high-end clients, possibly a nice restaurant here, whatever. We are not anti-development. What we want is to ensure that the people of the land can always come here and enjoy themselves and get the healing and just the recuperation that they need. So we have our next court date on the 29th of January this year, and we're not fighting the government, we're just letting them know we need access.
We need access, exactly.
We need access.
Exactly, and it's not just access, it's access for generations to come.
Generations
to come.
Rising generations.
At the beginning of the problem right here, 1956, and we want to talk about the Beach Control Act of 1956. This is a Jamaican law which is an instrument of repression for the Jamaican masses. So this law here is a law which facilitates and continues to support social exclusion of the masses of the Jamaican people. And why do we say social exclusion? Because it explicitly states that the Jamaican citizen has no inherent right of access to the foreshore, to the high water mark of the Jamaican beaches. Meaning that you and I that think we have a right to access these beaches and these rivers don't really have that right. So this instrument of social exclusion, what it does is not just social exclusion, but it creates a wealth shield. It creates an instrument of wealth for those who have property. And when you have social exclusion and instruments of wealth for a minority, so social exclusion for the masses, instruments of wealth for the minority, then you create poverty. It's a wealth which is predicated on the impoverishment of the masses, not on hard work, not on creativity, not on any kind of thinking. But what is happening is the durability of slavery, my friend. 1956 preserves the durability of colonialism and enslavement, enshrines it into law and social practice. And that extension of law and social practice sustains the colonial existence and the colonial arrangement that allows for the problems that we have in Jamaica right now. So you see all this crime that we have in Jamaica right now, all these social problems that we have in Jamaica right now, it's not exactly your fault. This is built to the Jamaican cake, and in this cake, 95% of the masses have no slice. We have to settle for the crumbs. Within these practices are corruption. Within these practices are social exclusion. Within this practice, look, it's literally discrimination enshrined into law. And we're here today at the Blue Lagoon to say, stop. This must end. We Jabem and many people in Jamaica have been at it. And you know what, we're going to continue. So as long as there's discrimination, as long as there's social exclusion, as long as a 1% in Jamaica decide that the rest of us are not humans and we don't deserve nice things, you will have problems and we will be at you. We have the court case on Monday in the Portland Parish Court, and we have other cases in court. We have the Little Dunshaba case in court, we have the Marley Bay case in court, we have the Bob Marley Beach in court, and we will go for many more.
Less than 1% of Jamaica's coastline is open to the public, but now the country's ocean is on its way to being privatised as well. The Jamaican government is pushing a new beach access policy to replace a 1956 colonial law that locked Jamaicans out of their own beaches by giving ownership to the British Crown. But instead of restoring public rights, the new policy, if it becomes law, could make it even easier to control and restrict access to the coast. There are lots of things that this policy is trying to push through, but here are 5 key things that restrict Jamaicans' rights. Firstly, it allows the government to sell beaches. Secondly, it encourages...
The government of the Jamaican citizen in a court. The government have fight the Jamaican citizen for access to beach. See there? To protect country multi-million-dollar tourism industry. The people them don't benefit from tourism. You see it? This is why the government do to Jamaica. A fight the Jamaican citizen in a court for colonizer. I use taxpayer money going to court to fight the Jamaican citizen for colonizer. Andrew wants to do it.
Hotels to set up a beach pass system. This means foreign-owned resorts can legally charge Jamaican families a fee just to step onto the sand. Thirdly, in the new policy, beach access is not a fundamental right for all members of the public. but rather a conditional privilege granted by beach licensees who can restrict people based on how they dress or behave.
5 policemen and one with a big old rifle.
What did they say?
They said we cannot come and swim here.
Fourthly, the law allows exclusive licenses for overwater bungalows. This legally transforms the open ocean into private commercial property. And finally, privately owned lands are exempted from providing public access pathways to the beach. This allows mega resorts to block off the coastline entirely, leaving local communities totally landlocked. The ultimate test case is Sandals Montego Bay. They want to build 28 new luxury suites with 18 overwater bungalows floating directly on the sea. You can see here how the development sits directly on top of a local fishing boat channel. So now fishermen who've been fishing for generations could now be forced into shallow, rocky areas or rough open seas just to get to the ocean and do their job. And after major community backlash, Sandals offered a compromise. Their plans reveal a tiny new public area with 6 parking spaces and a beach space next to a drainage canal. Also just want to add in here that the Sandals exec chairman, Adam Stewart, was appointed by the Jamaican Prime Minister as Special Envoy for Tourism. The activist group Jabem's fighting in court, demanding the policy's complete withdrawal. Their message is simple. If you have to be granted permission, then it's not a right.
Did you know that the Jamaican government is in court against the Jamaican people? Let me say that again.
Tell them.
Did you know that the Jamaican government is in court against the Jamaican people?
2 times.
Why? To access to their own beaches and rivers. How crazy that sounds. The Jamaican government is against the people from making a living from the natural resources. The ones who we elect to represent us. Our best interest. Is that our best interest? And please, I don't want anybody to think this is a one government, a one.
I want to hear something. I want to hear something. I want to hear something.
Through the Prime Minister's office. So you have the permission to use it, and that permission can be revoked.
Hold on, listen.
The Jamaican Prime Minister as Special Envoy for Tourism. The activist group Jabem's fighting in court, demanding the policy's complete...
And please,
a public beach. We don't have a beach.
Outcome and sustainable tourism. And did you know that we once owned rooms on the beach in Ocho Rios? It was valued at about 9 million US, and it was sold for 7.2 million US. Imagine that. Our government sold that. That is our asset. Sold. And we're now in court for more beaches and rivers to leave Jamaican people's hands. How do you feel about that? When you go to your bed, think about that and tell me what you think.
The Crown of England owns the beaches in Jamaica.
All of Jamaica.
All of Jamaica.
So we don't have a public beach.
We don't have a beach. You are granted permission through the Prime Minister's office. So you have the permission to use it, and that permission can be revoked. As the situation is evolving in Flankers Providence Beach at this time, where they just choose a developer and dispossess the person.
So all these popular public beaches like Hellshire is not owned by anybody?
No Jamaican or the government owns that particular. It's invested in the Crown.
It is owned by England?
Yes.
And that is applicable as well to persons who own properties, beachfront properties.
That is also
have
correct.
Titles and say, boy, I own this space here. It's just the land that they own.
Yes, you own the land.
Where you find that money? Because the first I hear anything.
That's the 1956 Beach Control Act. That is currently still the laws on the books right now, as it pertains to engage in the beach.
And that book has roots. That book is still.
And Jamaican don't they celebrate independence, Jamaican don't Jamaica celebrate Indian. Jamaican in the diaspora and Jamaican Paniland celebrate independence. and the beach in a Jamaica don't owned by Jamaican or the government. Boy, they must see more than madness. This are more than madness. Eh? And when you see so much people can come up, but them a got a grand gala, you for sure say the Jamaican people they mad. Even when they not get no land, even when they see everything, they still play along with this brainwash narrative of Jamaican independent. We do a governor general and I celebrate independent with a governor. Jamaican people mad in their head.
That's a book from the UK, from England, right?
You're asking about the law?
Yeah. Yes. That's rooted in the laws in England.
I'm a Jamaican. My name is Farrell Dassad. Come from Mandeville. There my father Prime Minister, my question to you is this. Me is a person who come home very regular, right? This year, me and my kids them the home, right? And we're in which the beach them. We have a big problem with the beach. If you don't stay in a hotel, it come like so we don't have access to the beach. Me there with my youth them, right? And Dump Up Beach, which is Harmony Beach right now, by 5 o'clock them cut off, right? And if them cut off and you don't have a hotel in a Montego Bay, there's nowhere to go to the beach. But the one, I think, I remember the name the Jimmy Cliff Boulevard, right behind the airport there. So, and me feel like a stranger in my own country. When I ask the people to invest, me buy a little house in Mandeville, and it's like me I do an Airbnb. And the problem I have with JPS and cable flow.
All right, what's
right?
the question, sir?
So my question to you is, Minister Vaz, he might take on certain things, but me I wonder how and what and where you put in place in order to make these company do better. Because right now, me I pay for something when me not get. Right now, my cable is still off. All of my things in my house are smart lock, smart this. And it's like, I don't have no access. I have no eyes for my place.
Right.
You understand?
So the
Someone
question... No, get to the question.
How can I?
No, I appreciate. I understand what you're saying.
Yeah.
Very quickly.
No disrespect, I'm sorry. But,
forgive me if I move very quickly through.
Yeah, I understand.
So the issue of beaches is a live one. And what the government, the issue, my friend, is not that.
So could Edmund Bartlett I go on like there's no issue with beach access. How think dirty Edmund Bartlett I go on like there's no issue with beach access. Andrew one is saying, acknowledge saying there's a problem. See, Andrew admits there's a problem.
There aren't any beaches. The issue is that the beaches have to be developed and secured.
I mean develop you know what I'm saying? The beach have to develop and secure. How the beach develop and secure? But I want Andrew one is drugs friend them so them come build hotel and develop the beach and secure it by blocking off the local for access it again. That's all I'm talking, you know. Look, you know so much drugs in Jamaica, you know see drugs again? And you see Prime Minister talking about drugs. I did labor right now trafficking drugs in the country. And PSOJ, that is why PSOJ back Andrew Jones corruption, because Andrew Jones allow these PSOJ members to do them drug smuggling in the island. That is why they're alright with everything that go on in the country, but when the revolution start, all of these investors in Jamaica, establishment are going down in flames, you're not going to lose investment in Jamaica. And they're far from now, you can't stay there.
We have been doing, for example, you mentioned Harmony Park. I don't know how many of you have gone to Harmony Park and seen what we have built there. It's a lovely facility. And we're going to be building all around Jamaica.
Suck out your man, go batty boy. We see a man did a whore. There's hope on you say a man did a whore, batty boy. Go find yourself, suck out your mama and go. Anyway, I hear one look of voice note go around. We think about Munchie, the Jamaica Labour Party blogger. Think dirty about Munchie. Saying, and even though is a labor right elder share this. I still feel away because my grandmother grew me. And I respect every elder. Saying, and before I play with Munchie say, I advise young labor right girl them. If you use this 80-year-old woman as example, she's a proud supporter of the Jamaica Labour Party, and she says she not come to nothing in her life. So till dirty think about Munchie cannot bright herself with her. Some want to use sleep and mark that here. Being a die-hearted labor right, you're destined to be a cruff in a real life. This is just to show you say you can't be a die-hearted labor right because there's nothing you don't have to gain about worthlessness. Here think Mount Munchie. Where in there? Where think Mount Munchie there?
We don't have our husband. We are talking about at me, boy. We don't come on social media to come back at me. We don't have our husband. We are talking about at me, boy. I think a baller. In church. You're there. You're there. What you want out of that extreme? Jamaica suffered a great loss. Hear this? We don't know who left on the platform now. Michelle Extreme and Seabreeze. So Miss Hopewell gone? Yeah, man, Hopewell gone. Hopewell just Hopewell just say, oh, we not no empathy. And she hear people on JLP platform and talk about the people, them, the 85-year-old woman to go look work. And let me tell you something, Miss Mally. The 85-year-old woman should have put on money for rainy day. When she have a young front and a young body, when she did young.
So, Munchie, you want somebody who just catch you and tie you up and shit in your mouth. Munchie, mother shit in your mouth. Right now, mother shit in your mouth. Mother wait till more shit, look more just going shit in your mouth, Munchie. Because you use a toilet, you use a toilet too much. Saying, and this not even funny. Here I can talk about the lady if you can use it in front and sitting. That is why the Jamaica, the girl them in a Jamaica Labour Party, only thing they know if you use are in front. Only thing they know if you live off of them in front. See, Munchie can't have nothing else to say to her great grandmother, a senior citizen. Munchie can talk about the woman in front. Dirty think mouth Munchie. Look for Munchie. Munchie and nobody. Because Munchie himself disrespect Bex with his mother. Because I don't cook no food for his mother because his mother is a PNP. Munchie is nobody. Nobody them a jankro. Look for dirty think about Munchie. Look for Munchie. Look for dirty crosses Munchie. So Munchie and nobody boy ya. I can't disrespect. Even though the lady a labor right, we will never sit back and allow and crasmite like Munchie. Munchie is nothing but a crasmite. And the way how she attack look like a fair front she use in the Jamaica Labour Party. Maybe her front she use and get visa go foreign. Who to tell say a body Munchie lick out and suck off cock to go foreign? You come and talk about the lady and all front and put on money. What a piece of audacity. I
put on some money to when she all. And if she find herself in a position where she can't find herself, she go on up a golden age or go on the infirm where this man make down.
And he said, Munchie come out and talk, say, you know, Pernell Charles and Donovan Williams, you know. Do some bandolo dealings with the 500,000 check, you know. Say they have contract when they sign with the people, them say them are going to sign for the 500,000 check, but only 250,000 them are get. Munchie to come out contact, say, you know. And remember, Munchie is a political activist for the Jamaica Labour Party. And I don't know how lean up mouth Dean Jackson no come out and talk, say this is a wickedness. I don't know how lean up dirty stink dirty Dean Jackson cranny looking Dion Jackson. Eh? We favor some 3-wheel and skater bike. Lean up face Dion Jackson. Now hear this think dirty Munchie and disrespect the senior citizen in our country. To come out and say this, how the Prime Minister now can address this. If you see their own, I deal with their own so. But then I respect Pitney and then I respect all people because remember the government have police at Baxton 80 days, 6-year-old man too, you know. Saying, and away there, one next one from Hurricane, I call out to Pernell Charles, asleep in our house where soon drop down upon him. No, nobody no busy. And see this lady again, nobody no busy with them. And you have Krasmite, Dirty, Warren Munchie, Big Think Mouth Munchie. Come out and come open in toilet. Come out and come open in toilet. I want to be some viral, want to be viral in the social media space. Munchie is nothing but a big load of shit. And just for hear you come out, to show say, una no nobody, una a jankro. In a real life. Una some jankro. And this is showing the mindset of these jankro. We call themselves labor right. That's on junker them. Real blood clot junker them. No joke.
She should have one little life insurance. She should have put up a little life insurance when she's young Angelia when I breath in her chest.
See there? Andrew always collect money and make the people them test on here in our country and mash up a woman place. And Andrew always get too much donation money. Saying, and say, Nara go build back the people them place. And first think dirty Munchie say, the Prime Minister, if I go use Nara, I'm going to help the lady before I not give PNP them nothing to talk. Munchie come out here, cuss the woman, say she forgot use her front and make money.
Burden for Andrew Michael Holness and contact about labor.
Then Andrew always take up say my Prime Minister. You see, say this labor right are so stupid. You see, some of them are labor right forget them face lick off with broadboard. Because and I don't even know what they're up with about now because and even politics them I deal with. I know politics them I deal with, you know. As tribalists them. And these tribalists need to get them face licking like piece of iron. Or sledgehammer licking them face. Make them face flat out like Bammy. Some of them are labor right here, shut up them out. Then forget them face licking with sledgehammer.
And no empathy. Move your dirty self. Move yourself. When you take out some of your money to your bank account and send go get the 85 year. Look here, widow. Wait until me catch you tomorrow, sister girl.
Me say more than mind somebody say Munchie and just give her a box in her face, twist up her mouth. Munchie, may I pray somebody just see and box on your blood clot. Munchie, may I pray somebody see you and just box on your bumbo clot for their grandmother. May I pray so the grandmother have that lady here have one.
Money won't matter in 2036.
May I pray so this lady here have one grandson. We will just see and just box on your blood clot, Munchie. Just box it and make you flatter like a dog. Munchie, may I pray. Say this lady have somebody can just box on your bumbo clot. Yeah man. Just. Anyway, talking about the voice note. So could Judge Davis now they pan the Popoge them vlogging channel saying and I call in and ask him about the voice note. I want to know if you hear what so could Judge Davis say. It's when the revolution start, remember nationwide workers them no forget escape. When the revolution start chat. Only just remember nationwide workers them forget their ass pop in the revolution. I want to listen to this from Judge Davis saying and based on this video I come out from Judge Davis nationwide forget lockdown and anybody from nationwide come in any PNP gathering but them are come to journalist work gonna mash up them bumbo clot. We don't want nobody for nationwide in a no gathering for the People's National Party. And you see, if we don't come, we don't go on our compound, our own risk. We don't want nobody from nationwide in a no gathering for the People's National Party. I'm hoping to take it for a warning. Nobody, no cameraman, nobody. We don't want from nationwide no run no PNP gathering. Even if the PNP never keep a press conference, we don't want no nationwide journalists there ask no question. On better take it for a blood clot warning.
About voice note.
Yes, listen to this.
I know you love that voice note.
Oh, I do?
Yeah. I'm not starting to see one from the making prominence from the green side. How they Munch be, how they styled the 3-year-old woman and said that when she was younger, she should have made her. Hopefully, I'm violating no standard. Her front and her body to make sure that she's well prepared for.
Oh Lord! Oh Lord!
What do you mean, oh Lord?
And that she should not call on Andrew Michael Holness for help.
Listen, Judge Davis, respond.
I hope you guys take the same level of probity to call on the party to see if this is a way how they view all the Jamaicans or Jamaicans.
May I call out to the PNP supporters in Jamaica. Anyway, we're not having a gathering. When you see nobody for nationwide that turn up and turn them back. Nationwide forget ban from any PNP gathering. They have to get the information from second-hand information. They have to go broadcast on them media. They have to get it from somebody who is allowed to come there. Nobody from nationwide is not allowed to come and no PNP gathering. And if you take it for a warning, we don't like you. We're not drunk and we're not doing a journalist work. When is a political activist and journalist, so we have to work with second-hand information. We don't want to see nobody from nationwide in a no PNP function. But we not come for going to ask questions, we not come for going to do nothing like that. If we not come, we not dead upon our own arrest. I mean, I talk for Mark Golding now, I talk for the supporters of the party. Mark Golding have nothing to do with this. We the supporters of the party are going to bar everybody from nationwide from come at any function. Come do no form of broadcasting and take it for a warning.
Who have fallen on hard times.
Yeah.
And I hope you guys find the voice note. I tag you all in it.
Yeah.
And find out
full time up, somebody put a stop in tune on a fuckery
of the Jamaica Labour Party. Because our government, not even their support.
But hold on.
Listen to this.
Stick up in. You say the voice note came from I recognize a name you called as a very popular.
I know say you know who the voice note come from. You know Munchie B. Because Munchie B a regular caller nationwide. So you hear the voice note. What Munchie say about a supporter of the Jamaica Labour Party. You don't think, Judge?
Blogger, right?
Yes,
right.
Blogger.
So hold on. Why would you think that the opinion of a blogger is the opinion of the party sufficient?
Why would you think the opinion of some so-called leaked voice note? It is Mark Golding business. That's you a campaign for nationwide. Say Mark Golding if you can address it. Tell us Soko D and Jackson I can't talk about Mark Golding for address. Listen to this guy.
Yeah.
Why would you think the opinion of a so-called executive of the PNP would be the policy of
all right, hold on. I knew you'd have gone there, sir. So hold on. I could line them up now. One.
Go line up Cliff Hughes and Andrew and go suck them cock. Line up Cliff Hughes, Alka, Sheva and the local Rasta boy down there go suck them cock. That if you go to go line up Andrew, Cliff Hughes and all of these lot and go suck them cock. You stink like shit. We see why you get the blood clot award from Andrew Honest. You can't last in this space. Andrew get award, you can't manage you in this space of John Crow. So Judge Davis we get award to come back out, come mislead Jamaican people. So the revolution start, when the blood clot revolution start, can I have it start, you know? Because Andrew now get no better, you know. So me sure the blood clot revolution are going to start, you know. See, Una nationwide, me go remember the people them about Una, you know. You think you can hide and pretend like when a regular citizen boy, yeah, we go remember on a blood clot. We go, wait. Because I tell you the revolution, half a blood clot come. Because Andrew Holness not do nothing better. And Andrew Holness can't do nothing better because Andrew Holness not drunk. So the revolution is a must. I saw the blood clot revolution start, George Davis. Every blood clot member work at this propaganda radio station. I go hold accountable to contribute to the downfall of the country. So you can blood clot think you now get away, you know. So Andrew can give you award, or you know, and can whatever Andrew wants to do, a phone of business because we know so the award is irrelevant. So you can collect your award to come out and continue and spread misinformation and propaganda on Jamaican people and feel say you will get to it. You think you will get to it for these things? If you think you not going to get done nationwide, if you don't think you not get to it, for all of the misinformation when you publish in the social media space and the contribution to destroy the democratic process in Jamaica. You don't think you not got blood clot get to your walk with 3 feet? You don't think about that, you know? Because you must remember Andrew Holness not have that power for long. And when Andrew Holness lose that power, I don't know how we are going to work it out, you know? You want to think about that, you know? Blood clot.
The 2 voice notes
listen this.
are from a group of executives of... Wait. No, you're not telling me, sir. It's my story. I know where I got the information from. So hold on. One...
Because I want to create the story. A full story. Here I admit the vice now they won in my campaign, including Soko D and Jackson Miller. What am I can you want to say? I feel them story, you know where I get the story from. I feel them story. Nobody can tell them about feel them story. Alright, George Davis, tell you about the story. Wanna try to come put in on the social media speech, but they couldn't stick. Dean Jackson come and try to make it stick in on the social media space. John Crow, you say he couldn't stick. So could Dean Jackson Miller. You say the local vice out you come a campaign but couldn't stick boy. Eh? In dirty Dean Jackson Miller. And this is that couldn't stick. I hope you build a video about this one. Here dirty so-called Dean Jackson Miller. I hope you come build a video about so-called Munchie. Here this a drunk here. Listen to this dog shit here.
In one case, the 2 voice notes are from an executive group. Of the 2 voice notes, I'm hearing you. Of the 2 voice notes, one is from an elected member of a municipal corporation. The other is from a female member of that executive group. Therefore, you are welcome to ask how those opinions in that executive group marries, if at all, with the position of the party. I think that's fair and reasonable. That's one. On the other hand, you are now come to tell me that a prominent blogger says something and you...
Not a prominent blogger. You know, say Munchie, the labor right blogger. Munchie is a political activist for Anjo. The world know that. Jamaica and the wider world know that. So you are going to try distant Munchie like Munchie is not. You know, say this guy job. That is why we have to lock down this guy. We have to lock down this guy off of social media. We have to lock down these people out of this space. These people need to get taken down. These people will lose their YouTube channel. Nationwide will lose you in YouTube channel. I go and check one of my specialists making take down blood clot nationwide YouTube channel out of this space. Because it can't happen. We have to take down blood clot nationwide. We lock down nationwide channel off of YouTube. We must lock down nationwide. YouTube channel name must have a lock down off of this space. You want to bet? Nationwide, you want to bet so we lock down the blood clot channel and you can't get it back. Nationwide, you know we? We're going to lock down the blood clot channel. George Davis, we're going to lock off nationwide off of YouTube. Watch and see. Watch and blood clot see. Enjoy and look of free time. We're going to take on completely off of blood clot YouTube. When it's bad for this space. Nationwide is bad for this space. We're going to lock on off of blood clot YouTube. Watch and see George Davis. I go and check my special watch on blood clots, George. I'm going to take on a blood clot off of the space.
I want to know if the opinion of a blogger on her independent blog, if it is representative of the position of the official position of the party. That makes
take
sense.
them off a blood clot social media. We'll lock down the YouTube channel. Watch and see.
Got arrested in the United States for a so-called incident. What was your guys' headline? A PNP blogger.
Yeah, but I'm trying to help you to see.
Go help your worthless mama. We fuck and get one junker like you. Go help your worthless mama. Tell him say enough go lie down with no more dog. If you get no look a blood clot dog puppy like you. Go tell your mama if you no fuck with no more dog. If you get no more blood clot mangy dog puppy like you, leg up and win in Jamaica. George Davis go tell your mama if you no lie down and make no dog fuck her again and get no more dog puppy like you. That you need to go do. Go tell your mama if you no make dog fuck her again and breed her girl so look a puppy like you.
You are justifying.
No, may I try help you for true. But
help your ma. Go help your blood clot worthless mama. We breed and get a drunker like you. Nobody want help for you.
Outrage when it comes to the People's National Party.
No, man, I'm trying to help you.
Suck your ma, George Davis. We have a lock down nationwide channel, YouTube channel. We have lock down blood clot nationwide YouTube channel of our space.
For what you're saying to make sense is what I'm trying to do. So work with me. Work with me.
Go work with the dirty worthless man. And tell her if you have ambition with her pussy and a fuck make no more dog, fuck her and breed her and get no dog puppy like you. So go work with your ma.
To you. We're reasoning, we're not quarreling. So I'm saying you have an executive group of executive members.
I am saying you have to impress so good and Jones for award when you. That may I say. You look a thief in Bumbleclad Prime Minister boy. And him there you try impress. But you forgot impress your ma. And then say you're not going to be one mangy dog puppy. You're going to try to see if you can be one Doberman or one Rottweiler. When you're puppy chow and you're no bone. And any little thing you see in the road. You stink like shit. This is how you get award for do. But we and you in the blood clot space. Because we promise you now we're going to lock down the channel. I'm going to lock down, I'm going to make on the channel get delete from blood clot YouTube.
One of the voice notes is from an elected official. The
you can't
other
say
is
what you
from
want
an
to say.
executive member of the party.
You can't say what you want to say.
So you ask the questions and it is...
We don't see on the side on the pick, And we don't see someone on a radio station again, boy, in a pussy. It's when the revolution start, nationwide, can't blood clot get away. Just like how Glasspool Brown cannot get away. Glasspool Brown, you can't bumbo clot get when the revolution start. Just like how them a bumbo hole with our nationwide can't get when either when the revolution start. And the revolution it is a must. Because Andrew only will get wickeder and wickeder. Until the people them can't take no more. It's going to be hell and blood clot powderhouse.
Reasonable to make the association between those opinions and the party's position. Okay? On the other hand, you say a blogger on an independent blog. Wait. You say paid blogger. Have you ever seen an invoice or a receipt of payment, sir?
Let's move on, George.
Okay. We'll move on. All right. No problem. No problem. You say paid blogger, but you run when I ask you how you know that they're paid. But
how the man have receipt for one time the Labour right government or give a cash in hand the blogger them get. A cash in hand they get, Remember the blogger them or the Albert and Jones and them friend them recruit. A cash in hand they get. So they come talk about receipt. You have some imaginary thing you come talk about. I try to be sarcastic. You stink like shit. But more chat, more to listen to this pussy old junker, And what the next video I'm going to play now, when I go see say, nationwide, forget take off of the social, of a YouTube. Make them stay on the radio, because they don't know if I listen them on the radio. But if you make them come on YouTube, with for them fuckery. And then propaganda for Andrew only said, no, it can't work. Andrew only said, I fight against misinformation. And so we are fight against misinformation too. So we're going to make it our point of duty. Forget nationwide YouTube channel. Delete from YouTube. And it have to happen. It is a must.
I'm not running, but I'm not going to let you. I'm not going to let you water down.
No, man, we're not water.
Right
No. We're not watering it down. No, I'm trying to justify the. I'm trying. O'Neil.
Oh, you're trying to justify what Munchie say. So, George Davis, I don't know who grudge you for the thing where they put around your neck, call it an award. Saying. But if me have to tell lie and be one pussy hole and make a fool out of myself for your award from one thief. If I saw me for wear award, I don't want no award. And a matter of fact too, the way I don't like thief, I could never accept an award from a thief. Because that come like me aid and betting in a criminal activity. Saying, and since then lock parliament, see politicians them got back with them drugs running. Remember in a Desmond Mackenzie, them bring down gun and how much gun in an industrial water heater. Now, cocaine just have all police see can sell drugs for the government. See? And I'm telling you something, man. Nationwide I forget lock off of the social media space. Yeah, nationwide YouTube channel forget take away for good. And as in create a next one so we take it away. As in create a next one so we take it away. We're going to frustrate them on YouTube and lock them off of YouTube. A big city, this is not like a radio in Jamaica, where they can get more money if you push for them things, they look a narrative. And YouTube, the people them tune into a TikTok and we can manage them on TikTok and we manage them on the rest of platform them. So we're going to lock down them blood clot YouTube channel. Lock it down for good. And put a blood clot notification bell. Anytime them bill the next one, it notify we. And we just lock down it blood clot.
O'Neil. I'm trying. O'Neil, this platform, this Nationwide 90 FM, you see? Sensible people are here. So even when they're disagreeing with me, I enjoy it because...
No, sensible. Nobody sensible on Nationwide. Be a batty fucker and liar and thief. Nobody sensible know what on the judge. Be a batty fucker and liar and thief. Whore, batty fucker and liar and thief. Prostitute, batty fucker and liar and thief. Jezebel, batty fucker and liar and thief. Nationwide news headquarters as Sodom and Gomorrah playground. Be a batty fucking and cocky sucking and look out batty business going on Nationwide. Nationwide as Sodom and Gomorrah blogging station and go on headquarters. Nationwide as Sodom and Gomorrah. Nationwide as Sodom and Gomorrah news station. Be a Sodomite and batty boy what down there.
I am doing a...
And through the Prime Minister, the first gay Prime Minister we have, that is why I'm having the George Davis Award. Andrew, the first gay Prime Minister Jamaica have. Real, me not talk about some allegation business where they used to talk about PJ about him and truly not see him. Nothing like that. Andrew, the first gay Prime Minister Jamaica say. Andrew, Michael Holness, the first batty boy Prime Minister Jamaica ever see. So everybody we are champion Andrew Holness now. Batty boy and promote batty business. Andrew the first batty man we have in our parliament.
Service to them by entertaining conversations that make no sense. They are upset with me. So O'Neil, not you because you're not one of them. You're not one of them, you know, which is why I'm trying.
You're upset with yourself because people find out say you're a drunker and you're trying to spin one narrative so called George Davis. So this is showing us one of those dog shit. And when PJ sold Nationwide, Cliff Hughes, PJ have a right to sold blood clot Cliff. For a long time, PJ says Cliff Hughes a drunk or shit in a plate. But through the Jamaica Labour Party, at the party where fuck Batty and molest took a pitney and do child trafficking, that is why certain people have linked to the party because remember the Jamaica Labour Party, most of the members them, you know. And them depend Peter King tape a fuck Batty and keep acting blue movie, you know. Including Artist Boy and die do. So you should have seen the position. Die do. Yeah, man,
to get you, O'Neill, to make the argument make sense so it can be worthy of my listeners for them to be hearing you talk this morning. That's what I'm saying to you.
No.
Well, all right.
You don't have nobody sensible listen nationwide, you know. The only time I hear people listen nationwide with sense. And when people get to a clip like this and I dissect it, nobody sensible listen nationwide. The people them who follow nationwide is a set of people them who need to emancipate themselves from Andrew Holness Obia.
O'Neill, unfortunately, I can't help you, brother. I can't help you. Have a good day. I can't help you.
Have a good day.
Yeah, man, I can't help you. I can't help you. I tried. I can't help you.
And I help you can't help him. You can't convince him to agree with the narrative we are trying to push. But this is Two-Face and a Batman. Listen this.
Morning, Richard.
Hey, Mr. Davis. Good morning.
Good morning, sir.
Yeah, I have two things I want to talk to you about. You were speaking about independence this morning.
Yes.
Because I went to choose that and choose.
The remaining time I have this morning to do
listen this
what the opposition leader should have done on Sunday, and to say what the opposition leader should have said in the circumstances. This is me being Mark Jefferson Golding, the PNP president. Comrades, good morning to you. Thank you for coming out to the NEC today. You would have been aware of 2 voice notes from PNP members leaked into the public domain, and the voice notes transmitted ideas and comments that do not align with the PNP that I lead. And I want to say up front, comrades, I reject every assertion and or suggestion made in the voice.
Why you not give Andrew this advice? If it make Andrew come out and say, Jamaican people, I disregard the remarks made by Munchie, who is a supporter of the Jamaica Labour Party. And I don't support our views, and our views and my views are different. And we on this side in the Jamaica Labour Party, with me, your Prime Minister Andrew Holness, we care and cherish for all senior citizens. That is why we have the Food for the Poor program going around giving the less fortunate house. You see, we have the other program with me and Desmond giving away house for the people them who don't have it. So I disregard the speech made by Munchie, and I think Munchie should make a public apology to this senior citizen who's happened to be a member of the Jamaica Labour Party. So could Judge Davis, why not give Batman and Jones this advice?
The comrades heard speaking are good people. I have spoken to them behind the scenes.
Me say, when the revolution start chat, you see, the key make them a pussy escape. Saying, listen this again from Bojo.
So now we want them to go back to prison. We will be on to because truth come to and reject it. And reject it. And embrace falsehood. So as a result of that, I want my people them suffer. And it's written, you know, our people shall suffer because of lack of knowledge. We are come back country named Jamaica where education was paramount. We are the brightest nation in the world, blood clot Caribbean. We're close to the next dunces. The news used to teach Jamaica people what was going on not only in Jamaica but globally. The news has become defunct and we're surrounded several cups of people called.
You hear that, so could Judge Davis? You hear that, so could Judge Davis? Local media in Jamaica become none and void. When local media decides say them are going to mislead Jamaican people on behalf of Batman Andrew Holness, will become none and void. Judge Davis, no amount of lie you can tell in the space pussy, it cannot stick. We don't like you because we don't like Jamaica in a real life. We don't like nobody from Nationwide. We don't like Jamaica. And everybody from Nationwide get banned from even appear of any function of the People's National Party because we the supporters, not Mark Golin, we the supporters, whenever we see anybody from Nationwide, I can cover any story or any function of the People's National Party, we're going to ban you. We're going to ban you. So, you better just know, say, whatever PNP I keep Nationwide, nobody from Nationwide is allowed. And I'm serious. These are the message I get for go now. I go now. It's not only my views. It's a message. Somebody say, talk your mind. More you tell them that down a Nationwide. So we don't want to see them. Because them is not journalists. They not operate a radio station. They must say they not make no vlogger come in no function for the People's National Party to come create no content for no views. So Nationwide they have to do like everybody else. You have to go wait till the video them bust on TikTok before you can review them. Because only thing I'm going to do a review and tell lie. So Nationwide get banned from enter anywhere them CPNP supporters gather. And it is a warning.
Them don't say fuck. Them now teach people in Jamaica nothing as it concern global happenings and global events. All of them talk about is them personal gains, and guess what? When people are going to Helena and Basti, what do you see the Prime Minister tell the people in Jamaica say? Take the vaccine because God make it. I'm looking at America so they must kill blood clot Anthony Fauci, who make the whole world suffer under that. So we have said to my people and said, my music come from a time of revolution and who burn all them oppressors and burn all people who oppress the people. Bob did it, Peter did it, Burning Spear. That's where our music come from. Now our music will come. I look at bubblegum music where a guy chew up and blood clot spit out. And the politicians and the wicked one that run the country abuse the people then. And the people who are supposed to have the voice to speak to the people and can't speak to the people then because them compromise and them fucking up reggae music and destroying Jamaica. In 10 years, 20 years from now, I don't know what my island will be like because they have succumbed to everything. They're not pushing back against nothing. And they're allowing the powers to destroy. Not only them, but their children and their children's children's future. I don't use this Jamaica. And the people in the diaspora have spoken out many times, trying to tell those people on the island to stand up and defend your rights. But who not have them head on a frock, have them head up in a batty hole, or have them eye behind a front. And it's murder, destruction and blood clot mayhem around the island. And who want to act like everything is okay. Because I see them, the people who them embrace. It's not the people who God embrace. And we're a godly nation. Okay? Our nation come from a nation when we pray, God have earth storm from we. When we pray, He move earthquake from we. But now, He must send it all our way because of the head of the stream corrupt. The rest of the stream must be corrupt. And we feel it sodomite and Batman in abundance. The capital is a step against everything that the devil pushed on we has become the place.
In a real life. Chat. Me have one video I want to show now. I don't know what them police here do. But I want to look what the police do with the taxpayer money. Look at this. Look at this, chat.
These are the picture of the police jeep.
See there?
Down at the woman house.
Look at the police van there on top. Look, chat.
Reckless and careless driving.
Look for the taxpayer money, careless driving. Look. They want to keep it quiet, but it still come out. See there? Careless driving. So the police end up, Mullah President blood clot broke their neck tonight. Mullah President come out with their neck broke, wrap up in a one white sheet. Yeah, man. Mullah pray. Said them a police now is a vehicle here. Their neck pop. Yeah, man. Their neck fit pop. We're moving on. I want to hear this again from a Labrat.
Man.
The same Labrat. Listen.
Me telling you something. I labor right, you see? And trust me. You see what due to Caesar, you have to give to Caesar. You see Roger Clark, me can't stop call Roger Clark name. Me can't stop call Roger Clark name. Roger Clark was one of the best Minister of Agriculture. And Roger Clark, anywhere you're there, big up yourself. You are one of the... What people now going to know who we may talk about, you know? Only farmer. I mean, I tell about them nowadays farmer, yeah. The real, original, long-time farmer, them know what me I talk about. When me say Roger Clark was the best Minister of Agriculture. Trust me, man. In a Roger Clark time, me go na history and no never know. Me nah look my hands out.
This a labor writer talk about the goodness of Roger Clark. I don't know say Roger Clark a PNP, though. See? And this guy, I talk about the goodness of Roger Clark. But yet still, he go vote for a party when I have nothing for offer to him. Boy, I mean, these people, that is why them say the labor right them are really blood clot done, you know. Because in there, big up Roger Clark as a PNP. We do good in a as an agriculture minister, saying him can acknowledge that as a labor right. We are going to vote for his member. A labor right this year attack. So for sure you say, he knows say the party will support a fuckery party. But because him are dieted and through the time come now, social media there now, and he want to in the space, and he knows if he come out contract now fuckery more get locked down and look like fool amongst the people in the community, him coming now in conscience, you know. Listen him.
I beg no hands out. In a Roger Clark time, when Roger Clark was Minister of Agriculture, when fertilizer expensive for farmer, Roger Clark take up himself and go oversee, go seek a cheaper solution for the farmer them. And Roger Clark make so much different type of fertilizer there at Jamaica where you can pick, choose and refuse. Here, Roger Clark are the man who make different fertilizer at Jamaica. When me just start the farming, a two type of fertilizer you'd have. All purpose and sulfate. So when some little just come, farmer, hear me attack, and I can chat this and chat that. Me do him a pain in the mind, me do him have time for no. Cause some of you are come up farmer, some of you know nothing about farming. And we not go down in a farming chatting and farming road. We just talk about the fucker we are going. That me a talk about. Here. Grace blow. I mean, not see nobody come. Beryl blow. Me not see nobody. Yo, me don't even want to go down in a certain things. Cause it come like the more me talk, and more me I get ignorant. I mean, I really want to say certain things I'm not supposed to say. Because me don't want them come for me. And anything me attack, me have proof to it. So nobody can come for me. Anything me attack, me have proof to it. Jamaican people can back me. I know so me not tell no lie. You see me? Yeah. Anything me say. So when they come, Jamaican people can defend me. I say, are the facts. Me not get up and spread propaganda. Me not get up and tell no lie. You see me? How much in money grant for farmer Melissa come with here and mash up everybody farm in a Jamaica. Everybody farm Melissa mash up in a Jamaica. And they have much in money. Me, I want the farm away. Now I look for no money. But if me get money, me I go take the money and the money I go spend back in the farm. So either me cut down 2 more acres land with the money and plant it out with either pine or planting or banana. Yes, me I go take the money. Me now tell you say, oh, me not take the money. Me no want the money. If they come and never give me, I go take it. But me I go spend it back in the farm. Me I go know say alright. Then give me $100,000. And the $100,000 year what happen? 2 weeks what I eat with man for chop down. 2 weeks, 1 week dig some wall. Buy a couple bag of 30 out the wall them and plant it out back with either pine or banana or planting. Yes, me I go take it. Me not go go and like say, me more than it, me not go take it. I just the truth. You see me? But me I say all of the breeze them will blow and mash up. Not even a little land prepare. Then do me come and say alright. I'm going to plow back 1 2 acre land for you. And then you go try back again. Go back and replant. And then I give you 5 bag of fertilizer. And maybe the 5 bag of fertilizer I'm going to give you. Can't do your ground, you know. But at least you get a start where you could have start back from scratch, you know. Easy because the pressure off for your back. Instead of you go buy back seedling and go do this and do that. You don't get no help. You don't get no help. From them your minister, yeah. Them a minister you no like farmer. Them no like farmer. So when a man hear me a crush out and a cry out, me do farming. Me know what me a feel. Me know what me a go through. No man now come here go come work for nothing under $6,000 a day. And when he come work for $6,000 a day, God bless the little work when he do. Because when he go out there, when the sun lick him ass, he have to run out of that. And you have to stay with him because the time hot. For true. So it's not easy for a man come and work $6,000 out there bend him back in the sun all day. Sometimes you don't get nothing out of that the man there until 5 o'clock when the sun gone in. You see me? And then at time for him come in yard because in the bush and morning. You see me? Me no want a man come tell me nothing, man. Me I feel it, man. Me know it, man. Here me come and me say me have a water pump with an immigration system myself. Think a joke me I make a serious something. Serious something. Me I sell it. Me have whole heap of talent. Me have whole heap of trade. Me can go do mason work. Me can go back on water. Whole heap of work me can do. You see me? Say me a pack up farming, me a pack up farming. But you see me good labor right them out there. And me true labor right them. Big up on yourself. Yeah.
Listen to him again. Me have something more with him. When they? Me have something more with him, you know. I have something more with him. When they? I know I'm sure I have something more with him. Someone find him. Listen to this from Outer Road.
Morning, family, morning, top of the morning, Outer Road speaking. Greetings in the name of Imperial Majesty. Hello, world. Hail Yahshua the Black King. You know, we'll be printing some flyer about this September 7 lockdown. We'll be printing some flyer and put them out, alright? Yeah, because we are promoting this lockdown. We're using the Prime Minister method that he used from we in a COVID. So if we lock down because we have COVID and lock we down days, then we're going to mark it 2 o'clock and go to your bed. Go back to your bed by 1 o'clock. Nobody not supposed to be seen on the road. Well, in teach we what is lockdown. So now we are using his own method on him. You understand me? Tell me anybody where can go without them driver's license. Tell me somebody where can go without them driver's license. They never say taxi man, you know. Driver's license go take away, you know. they say driver's license. So they make a mistake because the public get involved in it. Everybody drive. Everybody drive. And my police, and we know the behavior of the police. Because trust me, I don't know if the police are a human being. Sometimes they can't talk to you, they move like a AI, like a robot. Once they tap you, I just see license take out. Because first time ticket went hard for write. But now, I swipe your driver's license on the machine. And ticket run like a Mega Mart receipt. You understand? So, my people, we are printing some flyers. Do we see them handing out all about in the traffic? We are promoting this lockdown. So we want to buy on food them and buy on stuff them we not going to need because we are locking down. You understand? We are show them a different set of lockdown. Yeah, we are show them all of you, nurses, doctor, we want to call in on the day there. Because I saw you in set it, and I saw we are going to set it back. You understand me? Very sure the government say Jamaica is controlled by we, not UNO. Because we dictate to people and we not take it like that. And I saw we not dictate to people like that. Where going? Yeah. So this is it now, my people. We are ready for them this time. Alright? So be prepared. Get your food. Get your water. We are going down for 5 days. Yeah. We'll show them say, you see people them want to drop these rules and draconian law upon. We are putting up a different resistance. Psychologically, intelligently. You feel like people who block road and create no chaos. Because we buy a whole heap of gun for kill away. And a whole heap of ammunition and send the police them for kill away. So we are showing us up this time. Here? Yeah, we might never see this yet. And you know what I notice? Everybody agree. Everybody agree. Well done. Well done, my people. Well done. Yeah, man. And them open we eye to this. So, this is it. Yeah, man. So long we going to the date. We're going to the date for long. So, we're showing us, say, we're not more than we. Yeah? We're not 60 odd people, not more than we. Yeah, man. PMP and labor right. Yeah, what you go happen. Good. Yeah, man, great things in the name of Imperial Majesty. Great things. You see me there? You know one hills where you can look in our town. You see me there? You know one valley. Let me tell you something now. Me put up my video and you will see one random comment under my video. Say, outer road, mine, careful. Careful for what? Me in my uniform. I'm a good law-abiding working citizen who have family to feed. You understand me? And how I feed them? I feed them through this. Look up, it's a plastic here. So you see the plastic here? I'm going to show you something. You see the plastic here? The piece of plastic here. And the piece of plastic here, I feed them through. You understand me? So if you take it away from me now, me go sit down a roadside every day and maybe beg money. I no sight na day again for jump on because the last time I check, a Chinese a build the apartment them now. So no sight na day again. So, me no know much people in the transport sector, but me know say if they try to take a driver's license, suspend driver's license, we all go down. Cause a 1 year and 2 year driver's license go suspend for. You understand me? And a normal man will drive to work every day. Go get ticket. A normal doctor don't get ticket. A nurse I go get ticket. A private person like a girl on Spiritual Hill a 6.1 ticket gear for the phone hole up on the glass. 6 points alone that gear. And if she went reach down the road and another police stop her in a same day, they would have give her one more again. And that 6 and 6 at 12. So our driver's license not done in a 1 day. And she gets suspended so she can't move back and forth to work. So now tell me say no suspended and demerit points can exist around here if you take a people driver's license. I lock you the lock with one place that we not move again. Yeah, you want control with movements by use the JUTC bus to carry back and forth to work. Tell the citizen of Jamaica want to depend. Because nobody not stupid again. Sign to it. Sign to it and now it will take effect. And if you carry out the law we want to sign to. And the movements we want to sign to. That will not have to carry out right now for the Jamaican people. But we will put up resistance against it. Because we can't allow that. You understand me? So when you sign, come and have a dialogue with us first before you sign. Because there is no way the Prime Minister should go sign behind Fury back and take money from Batman overseas to return Batman behind Fury back. There is no way you can do that. Because when you go bring across these things now, you look like you are trying to dictate to it. And we don't believe in dictatorship. We believe in democracy. You understand me? What people say. All body of people, what we say goes, because we live here. Whatever you do and sign to will affect we. Don't come dictate to it. Until we say, look here, I'm going to go there so I don't get locked up. I'll go there so. You remember the COVID time? Yeah, leave the road because if we catch you, 500. No, don't do that to people. Don't do that to we. No, we are Jamaican. We the people, we are standing up against this. So right now, September 7th, everybody on board already. So I have to call somebody because them call me. And everybody on board. So, push your luck. I'm going to try to drop back a drawing board. You see? That's not deep trouble. You make a country run in peace. You shouldn't go stand behind we back. Because we not agree to it. And next time you do something, you try to confront we first. We will live here. Because I don't know why you going to do it so much and employ people. Why you going to do it so much and employ people? The last time I got Portmore with you and check. When me reach up a plaza, Portmore, and me see the bus them coming, bus them in a line, and everything coming full. God bless for one taxi stand. Not now when I taxi stand for no taxi man. I bus the people them a take, so one more no could have want. Down a Mobile, I even tell the bus them ram till people are stand up in there. One more no could have want. Greedy dog. Greedy dog. No wicked like if King was crucified Jesus Christ. Wicked.
Out on road, or more than could I want. Listen this here again.
Andrew Holness. Mr. Andrew Holness, I remember when you was state government, you tell poor people, say, anywhere they see piece of land, they will take it and farm it. And now, chew you sit down comfortable. You tell poor people about a crown land. And then fi come off. Mr. Andrew, you're wicked. You're wicked. You tell poor people say them fi plant food. Eat where them plant. Eat where them plant. And now, you have one minister I can talk about you have to have license for plant food. Let me tell you something, man. You see that minister there when he fly green? I eat him till I can't eat him no more. Fly green is one of the wicked minister me ever buck up and family upon this face of earth. Boy, Roger Clark, anywhere there. Minister one time, minister man, trust me. Minister Roger Clark, big up yourself. Anywhere at all, then enough respect. Go. And the only minister that me see, we value and respect and love farmer. Check Roger Clark. Fly green, I eat till I can't eat no more. Fly green, me eat till I can't eat no more. Trust me, when me say me eat you. You know how much breeze mash me up? And not even a grain of fertilizer. And let's still how much in money grant for farmer, how much in money grant for Jamaican people them. And we no get
Chat. It's how we want them. This is a labor right, you know. It's how we want them. We want them, you know. Anyway, listen to this from this lady.
Saying that today is independence, right? Jamaica's Independence Day since 1962, August 6, 1962. Now, I am sharing a picture on my screen. Now, this person is Sir Patrick Allen, the Governor General of Jamaica. Now, who does the Governor General works for? The Queen, then now the King of England. He is the only person that can fire the Prime Minister. Now, does that sound like a free country? How can a colonizer be the head of state of a country that's considered to be independent? We have to think, people, they are blatantly lying to us and tricking us and fooling us and we're just going along with the narrative. Now question nothing, now look into nothing, because we're so lacking the capacity to actually analyze things critically, so that just feed us anything and we just accept it. That mind that you have was not by your choice. It was a programming. And they make life so hard, so you don't have time to think about certain things, because if you survive, you have to be getting by. All this kind of thing is orchestrated to keep you at a low vibration, or to keep you not thinking for yourself. When you do get like a break from work or from school, you just want to relax and have time for research or look into nothing, because that's how the system was programmed to get you. Keep going, never stop and looking into things. Keep going. Just take away your ear and go on. It's too much to think. It's too much to think independently. It's too much to think critically, and that is our problem. Nobody tell me no happy independence, because we're not independent. It's a lie, it's a trick. I'm not going with the facade and say, oh yes, no, it's not. Speak it for what it is. It's not. We're not independent. We're not emancipated. These are all those bossy, stylish holidays to get you relaxed from work and just committed and tied to the system. It's time for us to wake up and face reality, because we like the illusion so much that when reality hits us in our face, we are fighting not to believe it, not to look into it, but truth be told, deep within yourself, you know, it's a foolishness, you know, the system is a joke. So why don't come out of it when you are the one who keeps it going? Them realize that people are wake up now, so they try to digitalize everything. They might try to put robots in place to replace people, because people are start slowly, because it's time now. We're in the time of Aquarius, time of information, where persons are waking up. And the more persons wake up, it's going to be hard for them to control the population. So they might kill out some with the vaccine and poisonous food and poisonous medication, and then replace who them can replace with robots and control the little we left back. That's just what it is in a nutshell. So we need to wake up and stop being a fool to this system. As Bob Marley said, you fool the people sometime, but you can't fool all the people all the time. Now you see the light, stand up for your right. It is time. Peace and love.
And she has said this from 2025. She said this, you know. The video and this year video from 2025, she said, saying, can say for that one more. Listen to this from Asha.
I'm not talk for the press, big up on yourself, tough time ahead, bless up. But, you know what, I want to say something, you know, about this FinSACA, because Andrew won his campaign on it right through so till 2025 in an election in campaign on it. But who was Siaga Raitan in FinSAC? Now Andrew Wonis. Who benefit out of the FinSAC downfall? Now Andrew Wonis, because they don't get one house. Instead them buy a house. Yeah, because the people you know, was faulted and couldn't reach the standard so in get their house to buy. See? I am wondering if that money that they say they spend for this FinSac report, if a thief put a them blood clot pocket. Him a Nigel Clark. Because up till now we not seen a report. Who see the report? Anybody from the People's National Party executive in a parliament seat? Or any citizen of Jamaica seat? You not tell me. Eh? Anybody see it? Remember, you know, Siaga was one of the head failure to FinSac, you know. And Andrew was in right hand. So I would like to know, where is that report? And I think that the People's National Party should have done upon them to table that report. Because the Jamaican taxpayer money have been spent. Yeah. It have been spent and say, how much millions of dollars? You know, say Nigel Clark run. When Nigel Clark said we are going to end up with him because Nigel Clark didn't know that the People's National Party was going to win the general election. So that's why he resigned and run. You see me? And when he come back and he tell Andrew where I go on and where I go happen, them did have to bring in this Indian man them from down India and from Israel if come thief the blood clot election for keeping a power for hide. But you hear me tell you, there will be nowhere to run Andrew Wonis, there will be nowhere to hide. They have a thing named karma. And it is going to blood clot reach you. No matter what you do. By the hook or the crook. If it is going to take back another Stony Gut, Rebellion, St. Thomas, Rebellion, St. Mary, Trelawney, you understand me? Clarendon. Remember, your karma is coming. It is coming. Under the history of Jamaica, a thief, as them say, PJ is, in a Jamaica, it not even 1/4 inch of your little finger to Andrew Wonis. When I talk about Mark Golding, Mark Golding come into politics rich. Andrew come in broke. Where the blood clotting gets so much money from. When get so much taxpayer money from. We're not talking about the government land. The government land. Because suck no mama no blood clot batty boy in a Jamaica Labour Party and all of the supporter them we are talking about. Government land. Andrew a government. He is a servant for the corporation. We the people are the blood clot government. The land are for we. Jamaican people, the land are for we. We are the government. And I think that all who know go on, because people talk me here go on in Jamaica. 2.8 million away. Because Labour right enough away. Should write to the King of England. Yeah. Let him know that we are fed up. Right to human rights in a foreign. All of the justice system them. That's what we should be doing. We don't just lick off with blood clot 1,400 a year we. In our pay no mind to we. And we are the government.
Asha, we're not right to nobody. If we have a right to somebody outside Asha, that means we can't manage the affairs. We just need to come together and get out this pussy hole. if we have to look help outside Asha, that means that we can't govern ourselves. So we have to just come together and do this on our own. But anyway, chat, I get sleepy and almost 3 o'clock and I gotta work look more from now. So here St. Marga, here to be continued look more from now.
We have 2 generations of people in Jamaica, them dons like, but